I got some very, very, very good news for you guys. Ladies, do you really want to know the key to a successful relationship? Learn how to share your man. Yes. I know. I got two people now kind of mad at me. Well, not really, but you have one group of people that be like, hey, Art, welcome to the Red Pill movement. Finally, you understand what it's like to be a high-value man. And you got women talking about like, what? Hell no, I ain't sharing my man. Hell no. I know, Siri, you're probably thinking about the same thing too. But let me tell you how I came about this epiphany. So I was checking out this interview with this couple, Tobe and Nwigwe. How do you bloody hell say your name? Nwigwe. Hey, fat Nwigwe. Oh, he was supposed to say Nick. No, wait. Nwigwe. I don't know how to say your name, mate. Anyways, I was checking out the interview, and in it, this lady was telling the whole world, well, they were telling the whole world how they actually met with each other and how he rejected her.
All right. So then I became like the best friend I could possibly be, right? So anything he needed that I was capable of doing, I would do because I wanted to. And I had no problem with doing it. So then after a while, like with me always being there for him, he grew to love the way that I loved him.
Yeah, it's real. I just think it's real different when somebody love like anything. I'm talking about you could, whether you doing good or bad. I'm talking about I was absolutely broke. I ain't had no money or nothing like that. She talking about, oh no, that's good. Like, but you still like, I'm like, dang. Get your extra, everything is alright. I'd be done killed two people. She talking about some, man, they shouldn't have did that to you. That is okay.
They shouldn't.
Fact. I was just like, alright, cool. If you feel this strongly, let's just give this a go. And hopefully I can grow into feeling the strong as you do about me.
Let me just stop you right now because don't do that.
It's not a good idea.
Don't do that.
It's
just
really
don't do it. If you don't feel some type of way about this girl, you know she is like, she loves you. And you're going to just see if it work hard. You're just going to see if you can grow into it. Nah, don't do that. Because then stuff happen like, I think I'm going to take a break.
No, that ain't. And I was just like, hey, do you think you can get me to the next level of my life? I was like really ambitious and real which I still am and stuff like that. But I looked at it, I was like, do you really feel like you can get me to the next level of my life? And she was like, what'd you say?
Not in the way you would like me to. But I feel like I had the part that he didn't have. Like he had the ambition, he had the drive, he had all of that stuff, right? But I had the part to help him talk to people, to help him with his temper, to help him have tact, to like relay messages to somebody so that they understand. I could help him with that, but he wasn't on that. He wanted somebody that matched him completely.
When she told me that, I said, listen, I promise you I don't need none of that. I got Jeff. Jeff is real good at talking to people. If I need somebody to help me talk, Jeff can be good. Like, hey, don't say it like that, say it like this. That's not what I need from a woman. So I just feel like, you know what I'm saying, we should take a break.
But she kept on by his side and fought for him and competed for him. And at the end of the day, congratulations, she got her man. She got her man. Out of all the other options that he had, she got her man. But I'm telling you this, she did not just compete to get her man. She also had to learn how to share her man. This is what I mean by this. If for those who don't know, Tobe and Nwigwe, they are like two musicians, two artists, and I checked out their music videos, and I gotta say, man, they are freaking talented as hell. Their music, their inspiration, their lyrics, and their lyrics capability, and their messages and their lyrics, yes, they are, I would say, a power couple. And I love their interaction. I love the way they talk to each other. You could tell they are real people their love is real. They like each other, right?
I didn't say that.
Well, you said softer, and then
I meant like in your tone, not like as a man.
Put it out there.
Like, he not soft, y'all. He not soft.
But you ain't gotta say that either, because then that makes me look even more soft. When you try, well, it's all right, y'all. He ain't soft. He's strong. Him a strong
Flex
man.
for him. Flex for him.
All right. Good job. Look at her. Good job, Fat. You chopping. That's good. So anywho.
So I started paying attention, and I really so ladies, like, if you ever go through something like this.
So then what do I mean by she had to learn how to share him? The secret is not just sharing your man with just anything, right? Because if you just competing with other women, you're gonna lose. If you're also sharing your man with other women, you're also gonna lose. The key is learning by what you want to share your man with. I'm telling you right now, the best threesome I ever had was between me, Siri, that's my girl, and my ambitions. She was able to take somebody's load off of my shoulder, of course, and actually make my job easier for me to try to accomplish my goals, my dreams, my aspirations, and all the things that I want to do in life. Yes. Learn how to share your man with his dreams, with his goals, with his ambition. Because if you try to compete with all of that stuff, you're gonna lose. And I get it. Some of the most attractive qualities about a man is a guy that actually have ambitions and plans how to reach that ambitions. And what he's looking for, he's not looking for a distraction. So then, ladies, when you think that you are hot shit, when you think that when you put it down on him, and that should be enough for him to actually now spend quality time with your ass, while he's actually neglecting his vision, his dreams, his aspirations, all the things that he wants to do in life, he's putting it aside for you, best believe he might grow to be resentful. So the key is, in order to have a nice, successful, happy relationship. Oh, as a matter of fact, Siri, roll some of the clip of that interview real quick.
And I was just like, I started feeling some type of way about Fat, but I was just like, I'm not going to move forward with Fat unless I had peace in 3 areas, right? And the first area was, I always thought Fat was like a really good option, but I never felt like Fat was like the one. Like, I always wanted to have them butterflies, that euphoric feeling for the person I thought was the one, but I always thought she was like a solid option. So my homegirl Maggie invited me to an event. Fat just happened to be around me at the time, and there was another dude around me at the time, and I was just like, yeah, I want to go to this event real quick, and we just went as friends. Well, first of all, before we went into the event, I gave Fat the speech that I usually give her, like, hey, remember, this is completely platonic. Don't be in here trying to, scare away my queen.
I was like, I ain't tripping on you. I'm trying to find my, my king. I'm trying to find my boy.
Exactly. And I was like, continue to tell yourself like that, and it might happen for you as well. Now, when we got in there, it was the first time I had ever been in a venue where at least 5 different chicks that at one point in time I either wanted to talk to, they was interested in me, blase, was in the same venue at the same time, and they was all looking extremely beautiful. But the only thing it was, though, I did not have the urge to talk to not any one of them. So much so that I told Fat, hey, don't go too far away. Like, stay close. Stay close, but still don't get no ideas, because I still don't want you like that. But don't go too far. So I had to leave that event and ask myself, dang, with all those options around it, was Fat really the one that I felt was the best option? I really want to talk to Fat in the midst of all of my options, and it was true. I did. So that was the one thing I needed peace about. The second thing was I had a problem not being able to say that I'm in love with Fat, right? I had a problem not being able to say I'm in love with Fat, right? And I talked to my boy Devin, because I always felt like the one I want to be with, I want to have like butterflies. I just want to have those ooey gooey feelings on the inside, right? He said you have a real worldly perspective of love. And I was like, what do you mean? He was like, if you remember the story when the Pharisees tried to make Jesus stumble and just say something stupid, right? Which they always try and do. He was like, you remember when they asked Jesus, they said, hey, of all of the commandments, what are the most important ones? He said, that's easy. love God with all your heart, then love your neighbor as yourself. And I was like, all right, what does that have to do with me? In fact, he said if you can understand that at a basic level, you can understand that they asked him about the commandments, and he told them which ones were the most important. And if he said love God with all your heart and love your neighbor as yourself, then you can clearly see that love has absolutely nothing to do with feelings, and that it has everything to do with being a command and a choice, and you cannot command feelings. I was like, what you mean? He's like, if I told you to be sad right now, be sad. I command you to be sad. I would sound extremely stupid because you cannot do that. You cannot command feelings. He said, but love is a command and it's a choice. So if you can honestly say that, because I always felt like the love that I had for Fat was like a real ride or die type love, a real like conscious, like I know exactly who you are, you know exactly who I am type love. He was like, if you can honestly say that you love Fat, then that in itself is more than enough. That's all you need. But the world has gassed you up to make you believe that you need feelings. You have to have this little euphoric feeling, and if you don't have that feeling, then it's not love. And that's a lie. And it's a trick of the enemy. But they gave it the term in love. And you can fall in and out of love with people. No, you get feelings, you lose feelings. You're gonna be irritated sometimes. You're gonna not be irritated sometimes. You're gonna be feeling like, oh, this is the best thing ever. And fat. All right.
Telling you.
I'm just saying. So that sounds real simple, but it broke the shackles on my mind as it relates to that me wanting that euphoric feeling and wanting to just have those butterflies with the person that I wanted to be with for the rest of my life, right? So that was the second thing. And the third thing was that Fat had sickle cell, right? And in my mind, I don't believe in soulmates. I don't believe in this person, this is the only person for you. I believe in you choose who you want to be with, then you honor that commitment, or you honor the covenant as unto God. That's what I believe, right? So I was like, the person I choose to be with for the rest of my life, I want to choose somebody who I deem is healthy, strong, fit to carry my seed, and I'm thinking about the future, right? And then God got on my head so heavy with like, dang, boy, when did you get so just confident and arrogant within yourself that you just really feel like you know what healthy look like? You know what tomorrow holds. Like, what makes you think you can't go get somebody who you deem healthy and they don't die in no car crash the next day, or get hit by a stray bullet, or whatever the case is? Anything, just die of a random heart attack. You have no clue. You don't know anything. And he was like, if you know Fat is the best thing for you, why would you be out here looking for the next best thing when you have the best thing with you? And I was like, oh, I guess I don't know what healthy is. He's like, you need to just honor and cherish what you deem as the best while you have her with you. So when I had peace in those three areas, I had absolutely no problem coming up to Fat and telling her, hey, listen, I want to be with you.
So when you are now not just competing, but you sharing him with the things that he wants to do in life, you become a key component, a great mechanism to what he's trying to accomplish. That's when you then become irreplaceable. That's when he's like, oh man, what would I do without you? Like right now, all I gotta do is talk to this camera and tell you guys what my train of thought is, and I will just send this clip to my baby girl, and she will just work her magic. She makes my job easier. Same thing when I used to do commission artwork. She would be the one on Twitter, on Facebook, and all these other places finding me clients. So I didn't have to do that. Just like every other thing that I'm trying to accomplish in life, she's right there by my side, supporting me, even when I was broke. Well, I'm still broke, but the whole thing is, she was right there for me. And for that, she's irreplaceable. She's irreplaceable because she was willing to share me with everything that I wanted to do. Well, not everything, but the most important things in my life that I wanted to do. And that's the key, ladies. So you may think that you are the best thing since sliced bread, and I know you have a lot of people in your ears telling you, oh girl, you're a queen, you are the best. If a guy doesn't want you, then that's his problem. You are this, you are that, blowing smoke out of your booty. I almost said the ass word. Blowing smoke out of your behind. But Let me just adjust my camera one more time. I don't know why I keep sliding now. But you're not as important as you claim or you think you are until you are able to build leverage, until you're able to show your worth, until you come from being a liability to an asset. That lady had to learn how to become an asset. And then she had to learn how to share him instead of competing with him. And then he was like, God damn, I can do nothing without her. You know what? She deserved that #1 spot. And everybody clapping, all her girlfriend, yeah, you go queen, yes queen, yes queen. Before she was a queen, she was nothing more but a peasant. And yes, this is our Banaka, sharing you some relationship tips and love and all this other stuff. Well, I mean, heck, what do I know? I've only been married for like 10 years. So anyways, I'm out of here. Time for me to take that suit off because I'm getting hot. And put on some pants because I got to go back driving. So share, like, comment, and subscribe.